Have you asked yourself, is it me? Or am I crazy? Because of confusing interactions you've had in your relationship? If so, please watch this video. There are many ways that a covert narcissist can do what we call crazy making or gaslighting. We're only going to focus on a few for today's video, but they should really shed light on your situation and help you to make sense of things, if this is what's happening to you. The first one is the hero-villain complex. This is so confusing because when you see your person interacting with everybody else around you, they come across as such a hero. They're usually doing very nice things for other people. They're helping them out. They're like the kind of person that everybody wants to be around. The only problem is when you get home, you experience a very different side. That person is no longer the hero. Now they've turned into the villain, kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. So instead of them doing all the very nice things and being so pleasant to be around and happy like they've been around everybody else, they're going to show you the dark side. All the negative energy that they've pent up, all the frustration, the anger, the depression, you become their release for all of that negativity. This can make you feel crazy because on the one hand, you see them being so nice and pleasant around everybody else. And it also is confusing because when you try to explain to other people what's happening behind closed doors, most of the time they don't believe you. No, they would never do that. They're such a nice person. You're probably just misunderstanding things. And that can make you feeling very confused. So please watch out for the hero/villain tactic. The second one is love with pain. You might have told yourself, no, I'm not with a narcissist. This person loves me. They do this nice thing for me or that nice thing for me. But for some reason, when you walk away from those events, you actually end up feeling much worse about yourself. And the reason is because they've mixed what they call love with pain. Let me give you some examples. Maybe at an event or at a dinner with friends, they stood up and they gave a speech and they wanted to talk about how great you are. But as they're giving their speech, they're saying all kinds of very sarcastic, rude, cutting comments about you. At the end, they button up with a very nice, oh, but they're so wonderful and I don't know how I could live without them. When you later bring it up to them about how that was hurtful to you, they say, no, you took it all wrong. Why can't you take a joke? You're so serious. You're so sensitive. And the fact that they humiliated you in front of a bunch of people gets swept under the rug. I will even give you a personal example. When I was in a destructive relationship, the person took me out for a special day. We did the things that normally I would very much enjoy. And you're so excited. And while we did them, they stayed silent. Not only were they silent, they were angry and bitter. And they stayed that way the entire time. No matter how hard I tried to enjoy it, they made sure it was going to be miserable. They have a storm cloud over their head, and no matter how much you try to enjoy yourself, they are going to ruin it for you. And then what's so frustrating is that they will go and tell other people, I don't know what their problem is. I took them out on this special day. Are they still unhappy? Geez, I can't do anything right. And then they start gaslighting the people around you. You have to watch out for these things. When I was experiencing things like this in my destructive relationship, I likened it to somebody asking me to come in for a hug. And as they did, they had a small dagger and they would give me a little stab every time. Love mixed with pain. And then they wondered why I didn't want to hug them anymore. So this is another tactic to watch out for that can make you feel kind of crazy. The third one we'll talk about is setting you up to fail. Many times, a person like this is going to put you in a situation where you cannot win. And they will set it up like this on purpose. For example, maybe they plan to take you to dinner. You're getting all excited, then it's the day of, and they cancel on you. You're bummed, but you're okay, so you decide to make other plans. Then they call you 30 minutes before and say, actually, I can go, so we're gonna go tonight. You calmly say, I already made other plans. And then they hold that against you and they accuse you of not prioritizing them. Maybe you've been asking them to do something that you really enjoy, a hobby, for example. You've been inviting them to this, they say no. You've been inviting them some more, they continue to reject it. They always have an excuse not to do it. Finally, you decide, well, I guess I'm just gonna do it by myself. The other person then responds with all the reasons that you shouldn't do that. And as you go out to do it, they make you suffer for it. They accuse you of not wanting to be there for them. They suddenly find reasons to need you at that time and become a victim in the process. It's basically setting you up to fail. You're constantly confused and spinning your wheels trying to understand which course of action is right. Because it seems like no matter the choice you make, it's going to be wrong. So can I just say one thing right now? If you're experiencing these types of manipulation tactics in your relationship, no, you're not crazy. And no, it's not you. Please pay attention whenever these types of things are happening so that you can stop them, and don't just stop there. There is hope for you to get out of a relationship or a situation like this. I'm Jamie Lynette. I'm a professional life coach that helps people in situations just like these. Whether you're still being affected by them or you're trying to recover from the damage done by them, and you're trying to get to a good, healthy place and move forward in life. No, you don't have to go through this alone, and there are options and resources available to you. Coaching is a powerful tool that you can use to get you there. So in the spirit of not being prey to the hero-victim trick, the love-pain trick, or the setting you up to fail trick, let's move forward together.